Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another beautiful day. We are live. Morning. Gotta get better at posting all this stuff. Okay. I think we're good. Good morning, everyone. Well. Welcome to a new day. I'm excited because the markets are open and there's opportunity in front of us to potentially make some money today. So I have to get on the road by 8 o'clock my time. So that gives a good window of opportunity to see if anything presents itself and take an opportunity. So let's see. Last night it rained pretty hard here in Scottsdale, Arizona, and there was a haboob, is what we call it. A big sandstorm just popped up out of nowhere, and it was pretty insane. It was all over everybody's social media here posting about it. So I'm looking outside and the aftermath, there's some puddles and sand everywhere, but that's that desert life. That's the desert life. Before we get started, market opens here shortly. 3 minutes left. Let's take a look at any market news. Training myself to do that every single day. So we don't have any red folder news today, which is great. No one's speaking. We did have news come out earlier at 5:30. Durable goods. Previous negative 9%. Now it's less of a negative. So I guess that's better. I don't know what the macroeconomics does and what the news does for markets per se. So all I care about is the momentum. So when did that come out? 5:30. 5:30 candle. Not much of a move on gold. But let's do our analysis this morning for gold and Q. So I have this 1 hour demand. Looks like we're making higher highs. Look at this. So I would expect something like this. We got this. Oh my gosh, I totally ruined that. We made a higher high, lower high, higher high. Then I'm looking for another lower high to make the next higher high. And this is on the 1 hour. On the 1 hour. Rashawn, good morning, brother. Good morning. So that's on gold. And if we want to mark out the supply on gold, that's the supply candle. So we have ranges that we can trade. Let's take a look at you. Have too many levels marked off. Fix that. All right, so we're looking at NQ here on the 1 hour. Pumped up higher on that news with Papa Powell. And now we're kind of selling off here. I'm going to mark off this 1 hour demand candle. See this trend line here, and then a supply here. So interesting setups here. On the 1 hour, we have a trend line that's formed, and shorts for after that break of the trend line look interesting. And then the other option is if we break these highs, I want to see a clear break, retest to go long. If we go short, I'd want to see this trend line break. So, you know, I'd want to see some consolidation before the drop. Okay, market is open, everybody. Stay tight. Respect your stop losses. Try not to go on tilt like I do sometimes. Let's have a green day. Let's try to have a green day. Gold is a little bit choppy here, so I'm not too interested in doing anything with gold. If it flips short, I'll look for something. Right now, NQ is a lot more interesting to me. I've got gold on the left side. You know, if we look at the 5 minute on gold, you can just see it's just chop suey. That's what I call it, chop suey. Don't really know what's going on there. All right, so we might be getting this breakout pretty early on NQ. Now it's only 1 minute in. Might not be worth trying to go for the breakout. Just gonna chill. Already can feel a little trigger happy trying to force myself to look at something and take something. Let's wait to see if we get a nice breakout, close above the supply area, and then look for shorts. I mean, look for longs. But patience pays. Patience pays. Gonna post on TikTok if that's cool, because I'm still trying to grow this community. Still trying to grow a community. Read with me live. Posted. I posted it. My TikTok, if you don't follow me on TikTok, You might not want to follow me on TikTok because I just kind of post the same things over and over. Kind of using TikTok to funnel everybody to my YouTube channel. Which, thank you to any new subscribers that's watching this. We've grown 124 subscribers in a month is like so cool. Crazy. So thank you to all the new subscribers. Shout out to Rashawn. You've been showing up to all the lives, so thank you. I know we're in the Discord too. We're chatting about crypto, some cryptocurrency. So if you're into crypto, I'm only heavy in one altcoin that has lost me a lot of money, but you only lose when you sell. So I still have it. Hopefully it turns around. It's starting to turn around. It's this coin. It's called OMI. And not to get us too sidetracked, but this thing has completely sold off from its highs. And I was buying like around here, 4 7s and the 6s. And then I start averaging down, and I'm still averaging in every now and then. And then Bitcoin crypto's been selling off 3 days, but I have this daily demand candle drawn out, and it tapped it last night, and the daily candle starting to consolidate. But there's only 10. There's still 10 hours left on this daily candle. But that's crypto. We focus on gold. We're focusing on gold and NQ. I really want to see this break lower, but if it doesn't, we'll still put highs there. NQ. All right, first 5-minute candle closed. I wouldn't be shocked if this thing just reverses to go short. But we still don't fully know everything, right? The story is unfolding before us. Here's this 1 hour supply that we just tapped, paired with the 200 EMA on the 1 hour. And it's starting to reject. Okay. We still have this trend line that's forming. We have equal highs still. We didn't break this last high. On this next 5-minute candle will tell us a clearer story. Boom, look at that. Nice sell-off. This 5-minute candle starting to sell. All right, so I like the volume and the momentum. I like the push higher. Kind of confirms that sellers have stepped in or taking over. So we want to see these next few candles consolidate. I don't want the next candle to just break. That'll be kind of scary to jump in. But I'd like to see price on the 5-minute candle break this area, close lower, come and retest higher, and then we can possibly take an aggressive short up here and anticipate the break of the trend line. Or if we want to be extra careful, but with the opportunity of losing an opportunity to get in a trade, like missing out, we wait for consolidation, breakout of the trend line, try to get a retest before the next leg lower. Sometimes this retest doesn't always happen. That's the unfortunate part. But you'd have more confluence to take that trade, right? I'm going to pull up NQ because it's getting interesting for me. All right, looks like we're going to close. We have 1 minute left on this candle close. 5-minute candle close. I want to see it close below this box. Excuse me. Just stay patient, guys. Stay patient. $46 left. Looks like it's trying to close below there. $19.18. 13, 12, 11. Just counting down. All right, it's holding. So it held. We might be just sitting here watching paint dry for a little bit. What a move. Just being patient, y'all. Take a peek at gold. Gold's just grinding higher, but this just looks like a mess that I don't want to be involved in. There's 2 minutes left on this 5-minute candle. If this 5-minute candle rejects in the last 2 minutes, shorts could be pretty interesting. Actually, we made a new higher high on the 1 minute. First 15-minute candle's about to finish here. All right, we're getting that quick sell-off. Quick sell-off. Yikes. One mini is $415 risk. Pretty interesting right now. Shorts. The flip on this 1 minute. I'm a little biased. I want to see it short. So I need to recognize I'm being a little biased. All right, this 5-minute candle is about to flip. $28 left. We zoom down to the 1 minute, tap this fair value gap. I hate that I'm talking about fair value gaps, but I've seen it work. Whatever gap you want to call it. It's order block. I don't know what they call it. All I know is that prices tap this gap and sometimes it reverses. But I'm going to watch 5-minute candle. Okay, the 15-minute orb just finished closing. It made equal highs, which is pretty bearish, in my opinion. And now we're going short, which is great. So instead, on the 15-minute, instead of making higher highs, it made equal highs, which is why we're seeing shorts. On the 5-minute, we're rejecting. We're rejecting. So let's get ready to, well, I'm going to get ready. Is it not financial advice? You are free to do what you like. Don't want to lead anybody to do anything that can lose the money. At your own discretion, I am looking at taking shorts. I think I put that in my disclaimer in the description. All right, we're trying to bounce. Trying to bounce. On the TopStep, I might want to take this short. Dang it, too short, or too late. Stop, tap the 13 EMA, and I really wanted to take that in, but I was too slow. Okay. Very nice. Very, very nice. Okay, I would like to take a short somewhere over here. If we get it, get the bounce back. Or do we play it extra safe by waiting for the trend line break is the question. But if that trend line break happens, it might happen fast and we might miss, like right now. Patience pays those. Patience pays. Let's play it patient. Again, we're watching a 1 hour trend line currently. This 1 hour trend line. After this 5-minute candle close, I'd like to see close below the trend line. Or a 5-minute candle close below these lows. One minute left on the 5-minute candle. Looks like we are getting that nice strong break. Now it's a matter of hopping in when we want to hop in. I want to see this 5-minute candle close strong and then enter in at the retest of this trend line. That's what I'm looking for, guys. Officially. Somewhere here I'll be entering in if the 5-minute candle closes bearish. Might want to tap up here to fill the gap. All right, limit sell here. And limit sell 1 mini here. See if we get it. Might lower it just a hair, just in case of that miss trade. Come on.
Order filled.
Okay. You're in. Stops are 47275. I'm open to risking 350. This.
Order filled.
Oh, dang. That's it. And it's all good because it might still retest. We got stopped out because my entry was too tight. I'm gonna re-enter. Hold on. 5-minute bear candle. I'm gonna give it a shot up here. It would be a 5-minute supply short. All right, so this would be my second opportunity shot on this trade, and I will call it a day. Yesterday, I actually off camera got to $100 plus in profit on both accounts on everything, so I made back the losses. But I'm gonna give this a shot. Come on. I don't want to miss this opportunity. All right, I'm going to lower my stops because of my entry because we 46575.
Order filled.
48275. I'd entered in because it might not get to that supply zone. I'm hoping for this to just flip. If it doesn't, oh my gosh. Come on, hold. I need to give it a little breathing room to possibly touch the 5-minute supply. You're watching me lose live. Come on.
Order filled.
Holy moly. All right, well, My short idea isn't holding. I think that this is pretty insane of a move. I'm down 695, which is fine on 2 accounts. Just gonna take my fingers off the trigger and cool off for a second because this is a crazy bear candle. So the idea of shorts were interesting. We had the 1 hour supply tapped. We have a 5-minute engulfing candle. And then also we had the trend line break on the 5-minute, which probably wasn't the strongest trend line break, but there was a trend line break. So those are my confluences to want to go short. For it to rip like this, yeah, I mean, you can't call that. I mean, there are people here trying to go short like me. I'm sure we all just got trapped. And the same thing might happen here. People might be trying to go long and then it might short. So we took 2 trade ideas. Maybe I should have just left my entry to be at the 5-minute supply, which would have been like this. But never call it perfectly. So 690 down for the day. Might call it, but just like yesterday, I was down 350 bucks, and then the next I waited after off the stream. I saw something, form, waited, entered, and then it was a $500 winner, so I was up 100 bucks at the end of the day. So part of me wants to short it again. Not gonna lie, part of me wants to short it again. But that's insane. That's an insane 10-minute candle or 2 5-minute candles. Ay caramba. Gold, still just doing nothing. NQ, breaking my heart here. Breaking my heart. I know it sounds like I'm a little biased, but I do like shorts still. Call me crazy. Someone in the chat call me crazy because I think I am. I'm a little crazy wanting to go short on NQ still. I'm quiet because deciding I want to risk this one more time. I'm a little biased on shorts. There's 1 minute left on this 5-minute candle. Let's see what happens. On the 1 minute, shorts look decent. We broke these lows. Now it's showing weakness. Now it's time to make the new lower low. But on the 5-minute, this bullish 5-minute candle doesn't have me feeling good. So this next 5-minute candle, I'm gonna wait and see. Yep. All right, so we're pushing higher, which is good. Now I'm gonna flip my bias long, as long as we break above these highs. Okay, now we're flipping. Check this 5-minute. Gonna stay patient. I still have this bias looking short, but I'm just gonna wait for this 5-minute candle to close. We have a new 1-hour candle that just opened, so this is what that looks like. That's the new 1-hour candle. By golly gee. Five minutes. How much of a risk is it if candle 395? Part of me just feels like shorts are going to enter in again. I can be completely wrong. All right, screw it. I'm fine losing. Oh shoot, I didn't mean to enter right away. What the heck? Oh, that was a mistake. I was trying to put a stop market order here. And that didn't happen. Wanting it to flip first. All right, 345, 49675. My entry might not be the cleanest on TopStep, but I'm taking this last hit, guys. You're watching somebody lose live, and I'm fine doing that. I'm fine losing money. This is part of the game. And I didn't even try to enter. That sucks. I was waiting for this 5-minute candle to enter short if it flips. And I accidentally hit limit sell, I think, and not stop limit sell. All right, we're going to get stopped out. That was a complete, utter mistake. Complete, utter mistake here. Did not mean to hit stop limit.
Order filled.
All right, this is it. My last for the day. All right, guys. Same trade idea, same bias. Just don't know if I got in too early multiple times. But if I get stopped out on this, I'll be calling it a day. These are longer trades. Yep, I think we're cooked. It's about to flip. I'm just gonna cut it here. This next 1-minute candle pushes higher. I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna cut it here. If it breaks above this, I'm just gonna Close the trade. I'm stopping out here, guys. Don't like the lower high on the 1 minute forming. Eight seconds left on this 5 minute candle. For us to stay in the game, this 1 minute's really got to flip. If it doesn't, we're gonna get stopped out. I'm just trying to cut my losses. Okay, not bad, but this next 1 minute candle could definitely flip on us. Totally fine losing it here at this point, or getting stopped out here. Don't want to be a part of it if it breaks higher.
Order filled.
Okay. All right, $953 loss for the day on 2 accounts, 3 accounts, I should say, because of the TPT. Feel a little until, but I'm okay with my decision making. I was a little biased on going short because of what I said before, these 5 minute candles going short. But that's the game. That's the game we play. And, you know, I'm sure there were other shorts looking at this saying there's a chance for it to come back down, but buyers came in on this 5 minute candle, this huge 5 minute candle, bought up all the selling. We consolidated. So, you know, there's a 50-50 chance of it going high or low, right? On these next 1 minute or next 5 minute candles. And I wanted to take the chance shorts. So my decisions were based on that thought process. So longs definitely look like a play, but I don't want to overdo it. And let's take a look. Gold just been chopping up and down. Don't. NQ's a mess, y'all. Can somebody call NQ and tell him to chill out? Because are you kidding me? Crazy. 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 What in the heck? Look at that crazy move. I'm not happy with that Q, y'all. Crazy move. If this dumps, I'm heartbroken. I'm heartbroken. Of course I want to enter. I can hear y'all say it. Enter short. Of course I want to enter short. But if I get trapped again, I'm stuck. Maybe it's not your voice, but it's my voice saying enter short one more time. Because look at that. I'm dead, y'all. 1 minute candle bearish. 5 minute candle wick above these highs. And now there's a chance for it to do what we were wanting it to do. Crazy. Markets have been playing games. This is not fun losing in front of y'all. It's just not fun. But if I had somebody I could watch before trade like this and actually show losses. What's his name? Doyle Exchange. I watched him for a while. Lose, make money. But he always managed his losses. So much respect to you, Doyle, if you ever watch this or see something of me saying about you. Much respect, because you're like one of the only people I've watched trade live, lose money, you know, and be open about it. He still posts his losses to this day. There's a lot of furus out there that fake trading, because this is a very lucrative business, not just trading, but the business of gaining a following based off of the winnings and the Lamborghinis and the Ferraris, and you guys following a community, paying, like Doyle has $79 a month subscription to be a part of his live trading group, and there's over 1,000 members, people that go live with him. So you do the math, and that's monthly. But he's legit. I'm not knocking him. It's a business. Like, the guy makes people money. I've seen people pass. I did that for a few months where I watched his trades to understand what he looks for. So a lot of what I use, 13 EMA 200 is what he uses. But I say that because building a community of traders and people to watch you trade is a lucrative business, but you also, I don't want to be fake. Like, I don't want to like show up on here and, I mean, there's no way to fake it, I guess, right? There's no way to fake me losing money in front of you guys live. You're going to watch me lose, and you're going to watch me win, and hopefully win more than lose. But lately it's been a little rough, not gonna lie. It's been a little rough. Yesterday was a loss. Could have held on to one of the winners a little bit longer and we probably would have a bigger green day. So I'm trying to learn from that. But today's just one of those unfortunate chop sessions, you know. 5-minute engulfing candle that takes all of these candles is pretty bearish. Like, it's a pretty bearish signal. And then for the next 5-minute candle to come back, longs are definitely interesting here for buyers. But then look at this when you zoom in at the 1 minute. Goodness. People went long, probably right over here. Broke high, stopped them all out. Stopped people out here. Now people are probably entering long. Again. It's a tough call. And now we're just trading within this range on the 5-minute. So what I'm trying to do is justify a little bit of my trades and decisions, which I think I feel better about some of the decisions I've made based on the confluences that were there. That last trade was a total mistake. I should have entered in later. I was waiting for this 5-minute candle to flip. But I still would have stopped out, I think, based on that. Where is that? I still probably would have got stopped out. But it is what it is. Live to fight another day, and we show up again tomorrow. So if you made it this far, if you enjoyed this video, you enjoyed trading with me live, join the Discord, join the community. All we're trying to do is tell you that you don't have to trade alone, right? And if you want to learn how to trade, make sure to watch legitimate traders teach you how to trade, okay? Do your research on people and make sure that you're following some legitimate profitable traders. So Doyle Exchange, Carmine Rosado, he owns Investor Trade. I like his stuff a lot. Those are the two guys that I followed for when I actually started to become profitable. Those were the two, and now it's supply and demand. Those were the setups I started following. So, okay, guys, well, I appreciate you. I'm gonna hit the road here shortly. Got to shoot some content. Like and follow, leave a comment. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.